Hello and welcome to the week ahead video. A couple of things to brief you on in the next 5 trading sessions. Then geopolitical tensions in Eastern Europe do remain at the forefront of investors' minds, as over the weekend reports circulate that further Ukrainian strongholds in the form of military bases near Sevastopol in Crimea have been overrun by pro-Putin militiamen in the Crimean Peninsula. So this is as further reports also suggest there has been a further build-up of military forces close to the eastern Ukrainian border, and this in the wake of the continued pressures out of Western leaders, the likes of the UK PM Cameron, the US President Barack Obama and the German Chancellor Angela Merkel do suggest that they do still have the option of economic and trade sanctions on the table for dealing with any further Russian aggression. This has already had an impact in early European trade this week as the spot palladium price touched $800 per ounce. This is as Obama, of course, did say the option for further sanctions against key sectors of the Russian economy are still an option on the table. And given Russia's 40% cornering of the global palladium market, that could be one that could particularly be sensitive as we progress through the week. In terms of actual releases, though, UK inflation numbers should grant another reprieve for the UK Chancellor George Osborne, where year-on-year CPI is expected to slow to 1.7 from 1.9%. This does still throw a bit of caution for the Bank of England's Monetary Policy Committee, as inflation does actually continue to decline despite the MPC coming closer and closer to exiting zero interest rate policy. So something to keep an eye on there for the UK inflation numbers. Over on the US side of things, though, it is a bit quieter. We do have the final reading of University of Michigan confidence and the third reading of GDP, both of which are expected to be revised ever so slightly higher. On the European front, though, we have already seen advanced Eurozone manufacturing and services PMIs, with France and Germany showing a slight polarisation, but not to the usual extent, where France actually outperformed and the German numbers were slightly weaker. So that's worth bearing in mind as we continue through the next 5 trading days, and we're heading towards the conclusion of not just March, but also the first quarter of 2014. As always, though, we'll bring you all those key releases as soon as they hit the news wires, as well as any other relevant commentary to your trading. But in the meantime, that's all from me. Make sure you have a fantastic week.